For as long as any of us can remember, the rule has been simple. The harder you grind, the more you earn. We were taught that fortune lives in long hours and aching hands. Generations treated physical exhaustion as a virtue, the only noble price for prosperity. This belief built the modern economy. It convinced men, women, and even children to break their backs in factories, trading their physical energy for the distant promise of security. But look around. If wealth resulted from raw physical effort, the hardest workers on earth would logically be billionaires. Instead, the opposite is often true. Millions remain trapped in a cycle of burnout, clinging to an illusion of labor that actually pushes prosperity further away. A century ago, a quiet thinker named Wallace D. Wattles observed this exact contradiction. While industrial factories roared around him, he proposed a radical claim: money has never come from physical toil. He saw that forcing outcomes through sheer willpower and anxiety creates a state of friction. Attempting to acquire wealth through struggle acts like a brake on a wheel. The more force you apply, the more heat you generate without making progress. Wattles argued that the outer world simply mirrors your internal state. Opportunity doesn't respond to exhaustion, it responds to your frequency. He called this alignment. Fixing our finances requires us to let go of the terror of not struggling. To see how wealth is actually summoned, we have to look past the sweat and noise and understand its invisible mechanics. Wattles described a thinking substance, a living field of intelligence shaping reality from vibrations. We often use a competitive mind, assuming for us to win, someone else must lose. That fear becomes a direct command, telling this intelligent substance to manufacture lack and blockages. The alternative is the creative mind. This mindset understands the thinking substance is infinite. Creating new value expands the wealth available to everyone. Celebrating another person's success serves as a mechanical necessity for your own growth. By blessing their abundance, you signal that supply is limitless, tuning your frequency to increase. To command this substance, you must maintain a definite vision. This requires choosing one specific, unwavering mental picture of what you intend to create. The universe ignores vague desires or shifting goals. Energy requires direction. A vivid, persistent image acts as the exact architectural blueprint for the formless substance to follow. But a blueprint needs power. Unwavering faith provides the energetic density that pulls your thought out of the imagination and into physical form. Many confuse faith with hope. While hope waits for future proof, faith operates with the calm, relaxed certainty that the outcome is already forming unseen. Without faith, even the clearest vision dissolves. When you fuse a clear picture with absolute certainty, you issue a magnetic command that reality is forced to obey. Gratitude acts as the harmonizer. It functions as the specific frequency that locks your awareness onto the source of supply before any physical evidence arrives. Resentment and complaining act as immediate energetic blocks. A single thought of lack signals the thinking substance to constrict the flow, cutting off your connection to the creative field. Yet none of this replaces physical action. You operate with calm, efficient certainty, treating every small task as a complete, precise act of faith. Right thinking and faith magnetize wealth toward you, while your deliberate action provides the physical channel for the universe to deliver it into your hands. When your vision, faith, gratitude, and action finally lock into a single rhythm, your identity shifts. You stop chasing the current and realize you have become the current. Wealth ceases to be a stagnant reservoir you have to guard. It transforms into a continuous river that naturally seeks to move through you, blessing everything it touches. Work evolves into a joyful expression of internal richness. The struggle for survival against an indifferent world dissolves when your daily actions align with your internal state of abundance. In this state, money reveals itself as a byproduct. The primary currency of the universe is the expansion of life and awareness, while digits on a screen are merely the shadows that expansion leaves behind. When you stop trying to earn a living through exhaustion and instead become a conduit that gives life to everything you touch, wealth becomes inevitable. It becomes the effortless reflection of who you have become.